Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we are going to be playing against Cookie Schmooky. That is a very funny name, I like it. We are going to be playing against Cookie Schmooky, and we are going to be trying out a full-on crit team. So I am definitely going crazy with the setup. I'm going to have Expose and I'm going to have a lot of tools to get a lot of crits. But I'm not going full out like double crit trinkets. I'm actually trying to make a competent team here. And we are going to start off with a duelist advance on that Crusader for an absolute minimum roll. That's all you like to see, right? Yeah, so the idea behind this team is we're going to have a very solid front line with the shield breakers. He's going to have double dodge trinkets, she's going to spam expose. That's going to make the enemy characters take 20% more crits if the debuff is actually applied, which is absolutely awesome because that paired with the Man-at-Arms shield spike and the Insignia of Rank to apply crits without retribution means that you're going to be critting like crazy. Of course, the Vendetta Hammerman is an absolute crit machine, especially with the Grim Bandanas, so we're going to be trying to make that work. That is a very lucky duelist advance, by the way. That is remarkably lucky. Yeah, I have 50 dodge. I guess it was a 50-50 pretty much. Yeah, essentially. What should I go for first? I'm also gonna have this Antiquarian here to capitalize on all the crit chance to use Festering Vapors, though I feel like I'm not gonna use it all that much this match. If you want me to be totally honest here, I'm just gonna drop the Rejuvenation right now. The thing is, the advantage I have here is that after that Crusader is gone, he will have no more heals, while I have Rejuvenating Vapors, which just lasts for ages, and the Antiquarian is probably able to stay alive for a bit. Is he really gonna go for the stun on the Shieldbreaker? There's no way. Yeah, he goes for the Man-at-Arms. Does 6 damage, which is an absolute joke, and doesn't even get the stun, so things are looking wonderful, absolutely wonderful for us. I'm thinking of, what am I thinking? Maybe just dropping an Expose right away. Yeah, let's drop an Expose right away. Let's drop it on that Crusader, hopefully get a crit out of it. We don't, sadly. But we do get that extra 20% crits receive chance, so you can bet that I'm gonna go Retribution on that. Yeah, that's gonna be a puncture. Kind of expectable, you know, just Shieldbreaker gameplay, honestly. 35.5% crit chance, that is nice. That is a very big crit chance, and with Insignia of Rank, whenever we get a crit with the Man-at-Arms Retribution, we give the entire team 8 accuracy, which definitely feels good here. It feels really good. I'm thinking of going for a take cover right now, because I don't really want to eat a Holy Lance or like anything else. This doesn't de-stealth, right? It doesn't. It does not de-stealth. So I'm just going to take cover here. I'm going to enjoy my stay in position 4. And right now you have options. Either you hit into a riposte, or you hit into 50 dodge, or, you know, you miss into 50 dodge. So this team is feeling wonderful right now. This is actually pretty gnarly. I'm liking it out of this moment. I'm gonna drop a Vendetta as soon as I can, I believe, just so I can get some of that dodge debuffed. I'm not sure who I want to go for though, because it's either the Grave Robber or the Shieldbreaker, I'm gonna have to say. And the Shieldbreaker is a good idea. Oh, that was almost a pass. Really? Puncture on my Shieldbreaker? Why? I have no idea. I am clueless as of right now. But yeah, I am gonna drop this Vendetta. I could drop it on the Crusader just to get the crit, but that's pretty silly. That is indeed pretty silly. I mean, there's Serpent Sway, right? Grave Robber or yeah, I don't really know actually. This is an important decision to make. This is gonna matter a lot. Who do I think is gonna stay alive the longest? Probably the Shieldbreaker. Well, let's just get her out of here. No, let's get her dodge down by 20. That's essentially Graceful Anklet gone. She's no longer a dodge character. Vendetta is really good for these situations, and considering I have accuracy buffs with the command and the Insignia of Rank, I do like the way this is looking right now. Thing is, I'm kind of gonna have a hard time actually getting kills here because my offense isn't that great. You know, my defense is nice, but my offense isn't as good as I want it to be. I really don't want to go Holy Land. I mean, I really don't want to go Expose right now because that's just going to result in a lot of pain, I believe. He doesn't have any accuracy buffs, actually. I mean, any big accuracy buffs. I'm going to drop a Bolster here. It's also going to reduce stress taken. So I feel like this Bolster is kind of a weird play, but it could definitely come in handy. Yeah, I feel like it could come in handy, so I'm just going to drop it and hope that it works out for us. It's definitely going to reduce some of the stress of that Panic Darts, even if it hits, which is unlikely. Yeah, So Panic Darts, 95 base accuracy, he just went for pretty much like a 60. Risky play if you ask me. I would go Impel, but I feel like that's a silly decision. I could go Puncture here. That would put the Harrowman in position 4, which is, I guess that's a good place to put him at. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Yeah, let's pull the Grave Robber. Let's just do that some damage on her. Let's make the Holy Lands push the Harrowman to position 4. I'm definitely fine with that. I feel like he's going to go for a self-heal. That would cure the debuff, but I don't feel like the debuff's that important. Whatever he hits into, he's probably going to hit into a riposte, and he does not want to hit into a riposte right now, because any damage I deal on that Crusader is an absolute victory for me. I'm kind of playing the long game here. Yeah, his team is also quite interesting what he's playing. I do like what he has right here. I do quite like it. It's definitely not my usual playstyle, but it looks cool, and that's what matters, honestly. That is what matters. I could drop the Expose now, but I don't feel safe enough to do that. Let's go forward with the Duelist Advance. Let's drop it. Oh, look at that crit chance. Oh, that's amazing. 29, we don't get it, but we get a pretty decent damage roll for 14. Kind of average, actually, this Harrowman. Holy. This Grim Bandana and Eagle Eye Talisman combo just making him hurt. Just absolutely hurt. Try hitting into him. Come on, do it. I dare you. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. Yeah, he's obviously not gonna do it. He's gonna drop a Shadow Fade instead, actually. Well, I can't expose position 4, sadly. So that's not gonna be an option for me. If I do enough damage on this Shield Breaker with Expose, this could be good. There's no way I do enough damage. And did I apply the debuff? Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that is really sad. If I did enough damage to just make her use his Serpent's Way a little bit earlier, I would have loved this. I would have absolutely loved this. My biggest problem here is that once my anti-grind goes out of stealth, she's gonna keep getting pulled and like Panic Darts, and that's definitely not good. Yeah, that's definitely not too good. Let's see what he goes for though. Let's see what he goes for. And of course I can't guard because there's Shield Breakers, so my guards are just rendered totally useless. I really don't like how that works, you know, Puncture is just completely counters guard no matter what you do. Even if you have like Numbing Incense and Exotic Snuff for the stun resistance, which is usually what you'd use guard for, or if you have like the Protector's Guide for the Men-at-Arms, you know, the guard-specific trinket, even if you have all that lovely stuff, it's just not gonna matter at all. I'm gonna drop a Retribution here. Let's... that's risky, actually. There's Holy Lands. The hit chances are bad. Let's do this. Let's drop this Retribution. 4 damage, decent roll, but not enough to get the kill. You know, the one thing that could be bad here is a Holy Lands, if it actually hits, which is a 50-50, literally 50-50, and then the following Puncture to just do some damage on me, or maybe an Expose, I don't know. He could go for something of the likes. He's thinking about it, he's definitely thinking about it. I doubt that it will happen. I mean, going for that is quite a risky play, but he is going to go for it. Yeah, there goes Holy Lands. And there's the dodge. 50-50. Sometimes dodge works. It's rare. It is rare, believe me. But when it works, it's pretty okay. I could go Festering Vapors here. Chances are I'm going to eat a riposte from my entire health bar. But I will drop the Shield Breaker down to 0. What do I want to do? If he drops down to 0, she's going to be forced to go Serpent's Way. And, this doesn't look good. Oh, this does not look good. Let's do it. Maybe I dodge. Oh, it wasn't my entire health bar. Okay, that was decent then. Yeah, okay, she's down to 0, which is awesome. And we do get the blights on the other characters, so that wasn't too bad. My regen isn't enough to counter the Panic Darts, sadly, but such is the way of the Butcher's Circus. Okay, right now there's 2 sway blocks. I could just click here and stealth again. That's probably not the best play though. Is there really any point going command? I don't think so. Can I mean, if I can miss, then yeah, for sure. I probably want to actually point blank shot here. As weird as this looks. Oh, I roll for minimum, come on! 16 to 32 with how much of a crit chance was that? 32% crit chance. And 16th for 32 damage on that Harrowman, and I do 16. Come on. Come on, at least give me like an average roll. You would be almost at 0 right now. That's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. My point blank shot is just not doing anything. And his point blank shot also rolls for minimum, but he doesn't have 2 damage trinkets, so I feel like I was robbed right here. I might have to go for a Serpent Sway right now. Yeah, I definitely have to click the Shield Breaker, that's for sure. Because if I don't go for a Serpent Sway, he's gonna go Puncture, which is likely gonna do enough damage. Wait, isn't it? He's at this door. He's at this door. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the risk of him being at this door here. Because if he doesn't do enough damage with Puncture, which is what's likely to happen, then the Grave Robber won't be able to get a death blow. That's what I'm banking on. I don't feel like he should be able to do enough damage. He's at this door, he has minus 25% damage mod, and he doesn't have Adder's Kiss or Puncture to make up for it. And how much do you do? One off. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I do get to go first every single round, so I am chilling as of right now, just absolutely chilling. I could drop a guard on someone, but is that the play? No, not really. I am gonna drop a Rejuvenating Vapor, so Rejuvenating Vapor just feels good with the Tears of the Lost to make that restoration last even longer. Just awesome trinket. Absolutely awesome trinket. And yeah, that's some nice regen. Of course, Panic Darts completely counters the regen. As long as there's not too much Panic Darts, it is helping me out a bit. And of course, the damage that I take, is like collateral damage, gets totally mitigated as well. It's gonna be Holy Lance crit for 27. Ouch, that's a big ouch. I do have regen countering it though. It's countering it quite nicely. I definitely go for a guard here, because while Lunge can't reach position 4, Panic Darts definitely can. And since there's no, what do you call it, the Cloak and Dagger, the Grave Robber cannot bypass guard, because if she has the Cloak and Dagger triggered, she can definitely do that when she's stealthed. And that's an ouch. That is an absolute ouch. Oh, I don't quite regen. I don't quite regen out of this door. Yeah, that means I'm gonna have to sway here. Sadly. Sadly for us. Do I slay or do I click? Ooh, this is not good. This is really not good. Because there might be a puncture coming, and it's gonna be a 50-50 of getting a death blow. Do I sway or do I click? I think I'm gonna go for a risky play here. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna click and I'm gonna drop another Rejuvenation. So as long as he doesn't get to 50-50 on my Shield Breaker, I should be able to just regen out of the store and then go sway. I felt like I had to do that because if he had gone Puncture and I would be down the Serpent Sway and I'd be down an Antiquarian, I feel like I would have no chance of winning the match anymore, so I kind of just have to take this risk right now. Sadly for us. That's a lower death blow chance actually. That is lower. Doesn't get it. Yeah, he went for the lower death blow chance, surprisingly, actually. He has 2 finishers as of right now, so I think I'm just gonna click here and, you know, just probably just enjoy myself with a Serpent Swipe. Yeah, that's the safe bet. That is indeed the safe bet. There could also be a puncture coming onto the Antiquarian, and then I can't do anything about it. The only thing I can do is apply counter pressure. That's literally the one thing. Yeah, if there's a puncture, this is quite bad, and there will be a puncture. Yeah, there will be. So there it is, there's a puncture, just guarded in position 4. Oh, actually, resisting the move could be really important here, because that means Duelist Advance won't be able to reach. And that also means that I can drop a Retribution right now on this Shield Breaker if I do hit. Come on. Okay, thankfully we hit. Thankfully we do get to hit, so it could have been a lot worse than that. And of course, once the Shield Breaker is gone, what that means is I'm actually going to be able to... what do you call it? I'm actually going to be able to use my guards effectively, because she won't be able to just pierce through them. That's going to be amazing, but there's going to be Rally to the Flame, obviously. And I will be able to have a follow-up by the start of next round, but my only finishing character is the Antiquarian, and she's going to have to roll into a riposte. But I will have my HP back, so it could definitely be worse. Okay, what do I want to do right now? Do I want to go Duelist Advance or do I want to drop... Oh, hit chance. No. No way I go for a 70 right now, at this critical stage. I could also drop a point-blank shot. It's actually a bigger chance of getting the kill. Do I go for that or do I go for this? That drops one, so... Yeah, thing is, point-blank shot is an actually bigger chance. It's a little bit bigger. If this clicks, I mean, I'm still gonna drop down to 0 again because it riposte, right? Should I roll for the 55 or the 50? Well, 55 is higher than 50, so I think we roll for it. Nice. That is nice. And the crit as well. Good job, Hyro, man. Good job, my man. That's the shield breaker totally gone. If I just manage to survive a death blow right now, the only thing that can hit my antiquarian is Holy Land, so if I just manage to survive that death blow, I think I should be absolutely chilling here. Yeah, I just made this team on the fly, and it's working relatively well. It's definitely a complicated playstyle. Like, I'll say that for sure. It is complicated to play this team. Ouch. That's a big region. Okay. That feels good. That feels really good. Let's drop another one. you know what we're about. And yeah, that's just gonna be a surrender. The team just worked pretty darn well. What do I think of the team in general? Well, I didn't get as many crits as I wanted because I just kind of had to go for other plays, but if you want to play a team that relies on riposte and dodge and kind of getting a reasonably decent offense while also not having problems with accuracy, then just go for this. It feels nice to play with. Is it a great team? I think there's better alternatives. I'll actually show you a better alternative right now. I will show you what this better alternative actually is. You are gonna replace the Harriman with a Jester. So you will have the Jester's battle ballad pressure. You will have still pretty much a Porcupine Man-at-Arms with that shield spike. You'll have the exact same Antiquarian, you'll have the exact same shield breaker, but you will have a Jester to drop the permanent accuracy buff, and you will have Finale Pressure, and Finale Pressure is really important. You're also going to have Harvest to apply a lot more consistent damage with the DOTs, and overall this team just feels absolutely great. This is called the Ludic Special. You can search it up on YouTube from Ludic Savant, a good friend of mine. He got like a 40+ win streak with this team because it just totally countered the early meta of Hound's Harry spammers, because, you know, Porcupine MAA loves to counter Hound's Harry. So yeah, if you do want to try that team out, definitely do, and if you want to try the other team out, definitely do as well. But that's it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.